Everybody, what's up? It's LK, the God of the Fiyasquad. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. One, it's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, just like me. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Gang. Hey, you know I've been recording this whole time.
Stop it.
This is good content.
This is great content.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us on a new episode of Smokin Fire. I am your host, LK the God, the Deity, the Mogul, and I'm here with one of the many members of the Admiral Fleet of Fiyasquad. But before I introduce my co-host, I would like to thank everyone for subscribing everywhere podcasts are listened to and absorbed through media, you know what I'm saying, through your eyeballs or through your ears, you know what I'm saying? That's how we get down. You know, hit the Linktr.ee/Fiyasquad. We have all the links there of how you can support us and join the gang. But we have Fiyasquad with us in the building, everybody. Fiyasquad.
What happening? What it do?
What happening? Yeah, man. Whole lot of gang shit going on. Whole lot of gang shit. You know how we get down. First, we don't have a host of topics. What I wanted to do was do a natural pod. We have a very loose show today, everybody. We're gonna call this the Two Gods episode. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Goku and Vegeta style. Now I gotta find a good picture of Goku and Vegeta to, put up for that. So off rip, it just got word that, I guess this is the most recent topic that happened, but Rihanna is performing at the Super Bowl this year. Hov did it.
That sounds pretty on brand. I mean, she is one of the biggest artists ever.
Hov did.
I mean, it's a Super Bowl. I mean, they get popular artists to perform with like people that they know will bring in the audiences. Like,
I'm just happy it's not like Bruce Springsteen or something again.
I mean, but Bruce Springsteen has millions of fans. I mean, they bring in people that have millions of fans because they want millions of viewers. Motherfuckers that watch Super Bowl watching for commercials anyway.
Yeah. I want to see what a Rihanna show look like now that she a Billy up. I want to see what you know what I'm saying?
She got that big.
She ain't got to come out here. Yeah, she got it. Oh, I just thought about that. Oh, shouts to Rihanna, man. Shouts to ASAP, man. You're a real good dude, man. Treat it right, man.
Did what he had to do, bro.
Did what he had to do. But who do you think should perform at, who is big enough to perform at Super Bowl?
NBA YoungBoy. Fuck it.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Shit. You playing, I'm with it.
Let NBA and Quanda perform at the Super Bowl, bro.
And Ice Spice.
Yo, I don't listen, dog. I don't like putting
people.
I don't like talking about people who say, but like, I feel like we are not gonna really care about Ice Spice in like 3 months.
Ooh, shit. Care to elaborate?
Only because, like, and this is something I've always believed in. I'm very, very particular or like peculiar of how like people get famous or like how people get their buzz going. Mm-hmm. And it seems a lot of her buzz came from the Drake cosign. Not saying that like she hadn't put in work with her other songs, But like
Right.
Drake co-signing that Munch song definitely helped. But from what I've heard, Drake don't even really like. It's not like Drake is taking her under his wing and like putting her in the studio and being like, "We're gonna make sure he's gonna blow up." Nah, it seemed like he co-signed her, flew her out. Whatever happened, happened.
Jesus.
From what
Jesus.
I've been told, he don't follow her on Instagram no more, which is kind of probably a sign. But then also like,
Fire
you know,
sign.
I know rapping can be subjective, but like I'm just not really like. I've heard a couple of her songs, and they're not amazing to me. Put it like that. Like I haven't heard any. Even the Munch song is like it's bubblegum rap, which like we all know bubblegum rap don't last forever. And then like
Hey man.
nothing against NY drill artists, but like how many of them have actually like blew up outside of like FIYA and pop?
I don't know, but it was a great video. It was a great video. And you know,
Yeah,
hey, we don't gotta lean into that, but it was a great video. That nigga, how
yeah,
much? It's bouncy, you know. But niggas out here getting bullied now.
but
Now,
yeah, dog.
can you explain to the crowd what a munch is, please?
Munch, you would basically how like remember niggas used to say a bitch was an eater? It's basically that for like for men.
Like you a you a nigga that just do it and step off. You cool with it, you know what I'm saying? It's all right. They made a song out of it though.
Essentially, you a bust down. Essentially, you a bust down.
Oh my God. We are getting bullied. They calling us hoes in songs to get rich off of it.
Hey man, that's the world we live in, bro. The world we live
I
in.
love it. I love it. Get it all. Get it all.
I mean, I can know you know this shit's funny, but like the fact that she got Mr. Burns teeth will never not be funny to me.
Jesus. Hey, look, Cardi got them Jones. Hey, there is no indication that they can't give her, you know what I'm saying, the rap starter kit. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, I can see it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she's going to definitely have some more success, obviously, but like from me, like I feel like at this point in their careers, other artists who've had like a similar like super fast shot to stardom have definitely like dropped bangers. Like look how much like look at this is like look how much Cardi had done by the time of her career. Look how
Yeah,
much
you're right.
Meg had done. Look how much even like some of the I guess like Saweetie or like Rhapsody or Tierra Whack or whatever, like various artists is like she basically been banking off one song and like even that one song while being popular, it ain't no like worldwide phenomenon. You feel me? And the
Right.
song is already like what, like half a year old now. And you know, in today's day and age, a song is only hot for like a year tops, depending on how big the song is. I mean, every song can't be intro by Meek Mill, which gets played for like 5 years straight.
Hey man, people argue about it's the best intro song of all time. Of course, I will push back, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean, it gets the people going. That's all I can say. It gets the people going, son.
Hey man, look, if you get a new job and you was really, really trying to get this job, and you was really, really trying to get up out the hood, like you could have put the Meek Mill intro at the end of Pursuit of Happiness, nigga.
Probably, son. Probably.
But have you heard about the baby lyric?
Yes. Yes, I
Let's talk
have.
about it. Can you please break it down to me, please? I don't know the whole situation.
So essentially, the baby dropped a new album. I believe it's Baby on Baby Part 2 or Volume 2 or just Baby on Baby 2, whatever that's called. I haven't heard the project in its entirety myself. But of course, thanks to social media, like we was talking about earlier, I know more than I should. But basically, on one of the songs from the album, he basically says like he smashed Megan Thee Stallion while she was like before he says he was smashing Megan Thee Stallion at some point during the Tory Lane situation, and he says that he smashed her like the day before the Tory thing happened. And of course, social media did what it does and thoroughly dragged that man. Because to be fair,
okay, go ahead.
and this is just coming off, a observer. I don't know Megan Thee Stallion, nor do I know the baby. I don't know what their personal lives are like. I don't know what their relationship really is. But it just comes off as like you just fishing for attention. Because that's not beating around the bush. The baby has definitely had, as far as PR goes, has had a terrible couple of months, maybe even a year. Just back to back L's. At least what we perceive to be L's, multiple runs with the law, a lot of like bad takes, a lot of bad moves, a lot of bad publicity. And this just comes off as like, your album wasn't really gonna have that much push, but this definitely gave it more push than it was gonna get.
So what I was going to say was, I have a game we can play. Let's play a game called the Nasty Meter, right?
The nasty what?
And in this game, the Nasty Meter.
Okay.
And in this game, we judge how nasty what a rapper did based off of what other rappers have did. Like, we have the game levels of nasty, and you know what the game does on records all the time.
Yeah.
We have the Drake level of nasty, and you know what the Drake does. You know, I said the Drake, the Dracker Noir. You know what Drake does all the time. So in the level of nasty, saying you hit Meg while she was with blagga blagga, what level of nasty on the nasty meter is that?
So it's like 1 being the nastiest or 10 being the nastiest?
10 being super, super nasty, fragilistic, espialidocious.
I'd give it a 5. Because, I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. It got people talking about the baby again. It definitely got his project some extra light shed upon it. That's being crazy. Said, though, and this might sound wild, but like, at this time and age, and like at this moment in pop culture, you letting us know you smashed Megan Thee Stallion last year, or maybe like a couple years ago. At this point, really don't hit like you think it would hit. Because to be fair, I'm pretty sure people thought they already at least had sex once already, given the type of music they make, and they did work together. On top of that, if I'm thinking about the right timeline, this was during that time where Megan was low-key like doing her hot girl summer hoe shit, where she was low-key smashing everybody.
Jesus.
So it's like, all right, she lets you smash. Okay, so what? She's still low-key the better artist. You have low-key been on a downward trajectory since you said that wow, she did your concert. Yeah. And it just comes off of like it just comes off as a bait. Like, nobody really checking for your shit at this current time, and you speaking on her right now, we can get you some publicity, because let's be fair, Meg is probably the biggest she's been.
Hey, is his name Debate B?
All right, so like the baby's name comes from like, okay, his original rap name was The Baby Jesus. And I guess that caused controversy. So he shortened it to the baby.
No, I'm saying he used that as bait. So now he's the baby. Woo, I'm on fire.
Go away. Bro, go away. Dude.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Fiyasquad back. Hey, all right. Hey, man, look, if that's what you got to do to get back popping, Jesus.
I mean, but
Jesus.
like I said, just from the outside looking in, it looks weak. It's like you couldn't drop a banger without talking about Meg Thee Stallion. And from like I've only heard that part of the song. I haven't heard anybody actually talk. I really haven't heard anybody say the album is good yet.
I've heard somebody say it's bad. I've heard that,
I mean,
but I haven't listened.
me either. However, let's not act like the baby, hasn't been facing the same criticism like from his career. Like a lot of his music sounded the same, his flows
Uh-huh.
usually the same, or like he used the
Uh-huh.
same couple of flows. The beats really don't be like that imaginative,
Mhm.
and it's like I feel like
Hey,
if you gonna be like a repetitive artist, you gotta give motherfuckers some bangers.
hey, somebody on Twitter said the baby start rapping on a beat before the producer is born.
I heard that before too. my,
Oh man.
my favorite jam was like a little picture of like the little 3 key piano and it's like the baby's producer.
Lord have mercy. Hey, do you think we're like being a little biased because we're like super good rappers, or this? Or I don't want it to come off like that.
Nah, what I always say to shit like that is like I try to look at music from the perspective of a fan first, like because at the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day, like as a fan of music, as an artist who does music, your goal is to either make me a fan or not make me a fan. And if your music makes me a
Mm-hmm.
fan, fuck it. If it doesn't, then hey, somebody likes it. You feel me? And
Yeah,
I
it's
try to
for
look at it. I always
somebody.
look at it from a fan perspective. It's like as a fan, I can as a fan of music who listens to music, I can see why people would say certain things about his music because it's true. A lot of his beats are
Yeah,
repetitive. A lot of his flows are the
yeah.
same. A lot of his songs are kind of about the same shit. So like I understand that critique. Does that mean that his music isn't good and has not been good? No. I actually like a couple of the baby songs. I actually like and really enjoy a few of his songs. Like he seems like outside of like the wild shit, he might be actually a cool person, and he does make some cool
Hey,
songs. However,
I
niggas
I
be I
actually
mean, cool
like
people do wild shit all the time. So.
a couple of Sesame Street songs too. Um,
Mm,
uh,
that was rough.
Fiyasquad back, baby. Hey, back, hey. All
That
right,
was rough.
so I was just fucking around, man. I don't got no smoke with nobody. All right, so speaking of cheating, people talking about cheating. Ime Udoka and Neil Long.
Hey man, it can happen at this point. I mean, it can happen to anybody, bro. Niggas, hey, it can happen to anybody. I can like this is like I always say, I can only speak about it from the outside looking in. I don't know the situation. I didn't even know she was dating a particular gentleman. For real, it's not my business. But hey, niggas be cheating, bro. And it's like
Yeah,
what you like niggas said, Beyonce got cheated on. You don't stand a chance, bro.
yeah. No, nobody stands a chance. Hey, you know the cruel joke about it is like niggas on these other teams, the owners, they be like, damn dog, it's fucked up what you Ime did. You shouldn't do that. But then in their little group chat, you're like, God damn, nigga, we do that shit all the time. Nigga, you sloppy motherfucker. How you get caught? God damn.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, somebody told me this shit is like only men that can afford to cheat should cheat. You feel me? And I mean, the
God.
nigga work. I mean, the nigga can afford to cheat. I mean, and like he wasn't married. They weren't married. As bad as that sounds, because I feel like cheating on your girlfriend is way worse than cheat. Is like not as bad as cheating on your wife. If you cheat on your girlfriend, it's like, depending on how long y'all was together, it is what it is. You still a piece of shit for cheating, but it's your
Right.
girlfriend. With your wife, it's like, damn, you actually signed paperwork to be with this bitch, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot more sticky.
Yeah, you
You know
like I
how
said,
sticky it gets? Hey.
hey, like I said, you signed paperwork for this nigga. You put money on the line for this, and you gonna suck it up like that. But like I said
All right.
earlier, if you can afford to cheat, if you want to cheat, do what you got to do.
Well, let's just get the message out right now. See, good God Almighty. Cheating is bad. You shouldn't
Yes,
do it. Let's put out
facts.
that disclaimer before somebody, you know what I'm saying, misinterpret what we're trying to say. but the brutal truth of life is what you said.
People
Basically.
cheat.
Damn, man. I pray for everybody involved. Hopefully there's a resolution or reconciliation or whatever healthy, amicable solution you could hope for out of this, especially with it being so public and so messy and him getting suspended for a year from the team, which basically means he fired.
Essentially, yeah.
So it's just, man, where did the time go? I guess everybody's watching Dahmer now.
I keep hearing about that shit, bro.
I've glanced at a few episodes. It's interesting.
I'll just be surprised if like niggas actually they know who the fuck Jeffrey Dahmer was. It's crazy to me.
I mean, I give it all to Evan Peters because he's a really good actor, man. I think he needs to get nominated for this. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I'm watching. Of course, we're watching Kane, and we'll break that down later. Holy shit, we'll break that down later. Thrones, we'll break that down later.
FSOD, burn up.
FSOD. FSOD.